Shout out to Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment. They're your go-to for short and long-term rentals on forklifts and access machines. Plus, they handle all the servicing, maintenance and delivery too. They also supply portable toilets and showers for events and construction.
Also, if you mention the High Speed Garage podcast when you call, you will get a 10% discount on hire and transport. So for all your equipment and amenity needs, remember Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment. And don't forget the High Speed Garage discount.
Everybody out there, I want to know who wants to go fast? Let's go one
Welcome back to the High Speed Garage. Thank you to Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment. They do all your access machines and stuff for sites. They also do portable toilet hire and bathroom hire for constructions and stuff. Contrast printing. If you need any stickers or sign writing done or any apparel, contact Contrast Printing. And Chop's Anodizing. We all know what Chopper does. He makes all shiny aluminium stuff look special.
I'm pretty sure the toilet hire, they do come with or without glory hole.
I'd say most people order them with, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so...
As long as it comes with an attendant.
Yeah, well, you just got to make sure that you just pay the extra dollars.
What happened this week, boys? What'd you just get up to? Busy weeks? Not really?
Nah, nothing.
No, a bit of a quiet Saturday. Had to go to work on Saturday morning, then did a little bit of a chat, and then got the boat going on Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, watched a bit of Gold Coast cars.
What'd you have to do to the boat?
Oh, I just bolted the blower back on and
so it's all fired up, ready to go.
Fired her up.
You're going away this weekend coming, aren't you?
Off to Glenmaggie.
Oh, yeah?
Going to go race some boats with training wheels.
Are you going to come home with some chocolates? Or?
I'm coming home with chocolates, mate.
You better.
Whether I win shit or I buy shit, I'm coming home with chocolates.
It's like the people that go fishing and when they don't catch nothing, just go to the fucking market.
Yeah, go to the fish and chip shop.
Oh, I had my birthday last week.
Yeah, I was going to say last week, happy birthday, but it didn't happen yet.
No, it wasn't too bad. I didn't do too much. Just I actually worked on my birthday this year. First
That's
time
gay,
in forever. I don't usually do that, but this year I did. And then just went out for dinner with the family. Had a nice dinner. Found a new restaurant that's a bit hard to get to. It's well hidden. But I found her on Google Maps and had pretty good reviews, so I thought I'd give it a go, and it was fucking pretty good. So, only part is you couldn't really have a party atmosphere there because it's like right in the middle of blocks of units.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If you're a bit late and a bit loud, I'm sure there'd be a
Get a complaint.
bit of complaining. Yeah.
Well, it's not your problem though. It's not your place.
No, it's the business
down,
owner's
but-
place.
Yeah, but it's not your problem at the time. It's for the business to
Well,
deal
it is
with.
when you want to keep pumping and
Yeah.
you
If you
get
wanna keep
kicked
going
outside of the
back.
business and there's nothing else around you. Yeah, I did that, and then Saturday we had a bit of a team meeting again.
Organising stuff for Christmas time.
Got a bit of
you
stuff done.
So you got something to listen to, not us.
And then Sunday I was kind of hungover a bit from our team meeting.
You went harder than I did.
Yeah. I got home and spewed. So I had a bit of a go.
You made a bit of a mess. I heard you saying before.
Yeah. Anyway.
No good.
I won't go into all the details, but yeah, I was a bit hungover Sunday morning and the kids wanted to take me to mini golf for my birthday.
Yeah, I saw that post on Alpha Blokes.
I didn't know we were going to mini golf because it was a surprise. And I was kind of secretly hoping. I don't know why I thought this because no one gave me any hints of where we're going. But I kind of just thought it'd be sick to go to the virtual golf because I've been trying to cheer the missus up to go there for a little while to take the kids because they have like all the other games as well. Like
soccer
you can do,
and everything, yeah.
soccer and
Where's that
t-ball
at?
and Penrith.
Next to AMX. Or Drummond
Yeah,
Golf.
in Drummond Golf at Penrith.
Yeah, I got no fucking idea where that is.
Across the road from like BCF and
Yeah.
Rashays.
Oh, Rashays. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know where you're talking about.
Pretty much there.
Next to Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, no, a bit
Like
bit
across the
further,
road from Hungry Jack's.
bit further towards
Yeah.
us. Yeah, near what's the Freedom Furniture? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's that little tiny,
Kmart Furniture or whatever the hell it
shitty
is.
bloody
Yeah,
complex.
that
Yeah,
one,
yeah, righto.
it's in there. Yeah, it's pretty good because they do all the other sports. So I kind of thought that's where we're going. And then Toby kept at me, "Do you know where we're going, Dad?" I said, "No." He goes, "Guess." And I said, "Golf." And he looks at me weird and he goes, "What sort of golf?" And I just went, "I don't know, mate." He goes, "Well, guess." And I said, "No, I don't want to ruin the surprise." And then he keeps trying to...
He can't keep
probe
he can't keep a
Nah,
secret,
he
that
keeps
kid.
trying to get me, like, to work it out. And he's going, yeah. And I was like, "Don't worry about it, mate." And my daughter's going, "Toby, stop. Don't tell him." Anyway, we went to Linwood Golf Club and played there. And, yeah. It was a bit silly, though, because they had, like, a full-blown comp there. I didn't even know mini golf had comps, but it was a serious comp because there was, like, Kiwi players and shit going on.
It sort of gives you the same impression as the little toy horse fucking cops, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are they? I forget.
They're
what
called something.
hobby horses.
Hobby horse, that's it. Yeah.
If you want to giggle, everyone, just search up Hobby Horse Club.
Hobby horsing or something like that.
Oh,
It's called.
Christ,
fucking
it's
funny.
funny. It has to be bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's full shit serious.
Oh,
Anyway,
you got to look at it.
Yeah, this mini golf thing, it was kind of annoying because there's 18 holes still of the mini golf, but because it's a comp, there's shitloads of them to play, and they're only doing like 2 per hole.
Mm.
So they're probably booked out like 10 holes or something to start with 20 people. So when you play with your kids, you just sort of slot in wherever, and then they're up your ass. Then you feel like you're
Oh,
holding
yeah,
them up.
right.
They should have just like shut the whole golf course and
Yeah.
said, "There's a comp on today. Sorry,
Yeah.
you can't play."
Or you can
Agreed.
play in like 4 hours.
Yeah, or you can wait for them to finish. And
Yeah.
yeah, anyway, I didn't give a shit. They left at home, so I didn't bother me. The missus was a bit like, "Oh, come on, let's go," getting shitty at the kids because they're taking forever. I was like, "Man, they're kids. Just
Yeah.
let
It's
them,
not your
go.
problem.
It's not our fault." And when you pay to go too, you can play as much as you like.
You just
Oh,
keep
yeah.
going
Going there.
round
So
and round.
we did 2 rounds of 18 holes.
Mhm.
So yeah, once you get through the door, you can just whack balls and off you go.
Yeah, right.
Can you get
Come out when
access to
finished.
beers?
I think you can. I didn't
I'm
ask.
disappointed you don't have an answer for that.
I didn't ask. Well, there's like a little. I'm going to say yes because there's like a little bar area as you walk in where you pay for the thing,
Yeah.
and there's little bar stools that sit on like a little bench, so you can sit up there and watch everyone playing golf too.
Depends where the area is, I guess.
I just
Yeah,
like
well,
the
it's
idea of
inside.
walking
It's
around with a
inside,
scooter.
like where you pay. He said I do have drinks and stuff, but I don't know whether he meant like just soft drinks or whatever. But there was people sitting in there that had like cans of Canadian Club and shit. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, you probably can. I don't know whether you can take. I can't see why you can't take it down on the golf course. with you.
Outdoors.
Yeah.
Surely it'd be good.
Anyway, yeah, that was me Sunday, and that was it.
I did nothing Sunday at all. Not a fucking thing.
Was you hungover too, or
Nah, I just
Not
didn't do
breathing?
anything.
Sit down in front of the telly or?
Well, that's it. I laid on this lounge.
probably because you drank mid-strength fucking beers all day?
Yeah, I didn't
Beer
have-
flavoured water.
You fuckers tried to stitch me up too, buying me bloody full strength fucking beers.
Yeah, it
They
was-
load me up with carbs because I'm beating yous.
That was one.
Can't handle it.
Well, you were drinking friggin' bourbons anyway.
You had one.
Premix bourbons. That's a lot of Coke.
Yeah, that's when I got back to here. Just because I thought you had already stitched me up. Doesn't matter.
You
I've
only
got
had
yous
the
fucking
you only
beat
had the
anyways.
one.
One what?
Full strength.
No, yeah, they're probably fucking all full strength.
No.
I don't know beer, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
3 mid strengths and a full strength, please.
I don't order that. Order the whole lot is exactly the same.
It's too hard to order
Oh,
something different.
100%.
If I ordered something different, I'd end up stitching myself up.
Yeah.
It's the art of the stitch up.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you know which one's the switch.
All right, we'll get into our motorsports for this week, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
We'll start off with a recognition of losing Gary Rogers from Gary Rogers Motorsport.
Yeah.
He,
That was a bit of a
passed away.
surprise, I thought, but
Yeah, he passed away on the last Thursday, I think.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
bit shit.
Yeah, out of the blue. I don't know if he was
he
struggling with
must have been
anything at
crook or
all.
something.
Man, it it was straight out. But no one was like he had an accident or anything.
No.
The whole conversation was just that he died. So
No
there
one's-
must have been something happen.
Yeah, no one sort of seemed overly surprised, but
No.
he might have been a bit. He's 84.
Yeah, but like
think,
last
but
time
still.
I'd seen him running around, he seemed pretty good. But
Yeah.
like you never know what's going on.
It was all over everywhere on socials, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone that had ever been part of one of his teams was
Yeah, so
posting
Posted something,
posts and
wasn't
shit. Yeah. I got a little bit of a, well, it's not really a story. It's not my story, but my mother-in-law, Tracy, she actually raced for Gary Rogers in the Bathurst 12-hour.
For Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I
her
didn't
and
know that.
another lady. I'm not sure what the other lady's name was.
Oh, is that the-
Michelle maybe? Yeah, they raced for Gary in the 12-hour, and I'm not totally sure. Tracy might be able to ring up and tell us.
Or she can either ring up and tell us or post it in the.
I'm pretty sure she qualified 9th, and Peter Brock qualified 10th.
Yeah, right.
Started beside him.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I actually remember that hearing that story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe she can. Maybe Tracy, you can put something up on the HSG pit crew. Bit of.
Or ring us in and
Couple
tell us the
photos,
full story.
yeah.
Tell us the whole deal.
But I have seen a
Pretty
photo of
interesting.
her standing next to a open wheel car with Valvoline on it too.
Yeah, she did used to race Formula V.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that still had anything to do with Valvoline and Gary or not, but yeah.
I've been
She could
wrong
probably
heaps
ring
of
us up and
times.
tell us a lot of her stories. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, so
sad.
we'll start with some boat racing. Glen Maggie Gold Cup and the Hydroplane NDC Maiden Round is this weekend.
Oh yeah,
So I'm pretty keen
be
to go
good for
down
them
there.
down there, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a pretty good show. I'm going down there to sort of finish off what we started last year when John Backer brought us down there with
Yep.
his engine. But yeah, Benny Swan's been stirring me up. Backer's been stirring me up. So I thought, oh, we'll stuff it. If
Let's
if
go.
I can get some people together, we decided let's go down there. So they've got a pretty decent setup, really. They've got 6 juniors coming down. They got 7 25 550s. They got 1 F4, 1 1800, 1 2100, 4 1.6s. Now that's under an Australian Championship, the Cole Brown. We've got 3 85 boats, 2 95 boats, 4 105 boats. There's no 6-litre boats listed. I don't think there's that many 6-litres down there that'll be racing before Adelaide.
Yeah.
Not
I'd
a
say they'd be
chance.
running across to Adelaide. There's 4 6-litre hydros, 5 unlimited displacement. That's
Yeah, that's all right.
Rival, Mad Dog, Fury, Ravage, and Always Pumping. And I was talking to Backer the other day, and he was actually saying that there might have actually been an extra. There's a child's play down there as well. Old Child might be coming out to play.
Oh yeah.
So that'd be pretty cool. Because I'd say he'd be getting ready to go across to Adelaide or maybe just setting up for the January event.
Yeah, yeah.
So hopefully that'd make 6. But at the moment, yeah, there's 5 unlimited displacement. The 10 that are entered for Glen Maggie Cup is obviously Rival, Mad Dog Fury, Crusader, which is a hydro, GP 101. No, Crusader's he's got a blower on it now.
Oh,
Yeah, he's doing Crusader.
part of the.
He's
yeah.
got a GP now. So in the GP class, there's Crusader, GP 101, GP 1, and Wasp. You've also got, a couple of 6-litres. So you got Crusader, GP 101, GP 1, Wasp, Stampede, AMR, and Always Pumping. That's for the Glen Maggie Cup.
That's Brendan Anderson's 5-litre.
Yeah. So he's going down there to run in the 6-litre hydro class. It'll be good to see some good hydros running around in the lake.
Yeah.
Last time we saw a couple of GPs was at Yarrawonga. That was back in.
There was a pretty good turn
April.
up at St George. That was all right.
There was a couple that came there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There was
But-
probably 3 of the top ones.
Yeah, there's
GP1, 101, and Warlord. 101 had a bit of a mishap and
Yeah,
didn't get to do much, but yeah, GP1 and Warlord ran around together, which was pretty cool.
I'm disappointed Marlon's not coming down with the Warlord boat for the NDC.
Did they hurt it?
Not that I know of. Oh, he did stop, didn't he?
Yeah. at St George.
There's a fair bit of time in between that. I would have thought they'd be
Yeah, I don't know.
concentrating on getting that going again.
Could be focusing on the other one.
Well, they got
Yeah, they've got a
people
few.
have to work
They've
and
got a
stuff
few
as well. I
things
know.
playing.
They might be busy at work. They just went to Mildura with the young fella.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just a bit busy.
I reckon they're probably focused their engines on the
January event.
January
Yeah.
Worlds thing.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to going down there, and it's a pretty cool event down there as well. Pretty chill.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to get down there one year.
Yeah, I actually thought you might have been keen on coming down.
If I'd run the boat, at a smaller race day, sort of local or something, I probably would. It's a long way to travel it just to do a test, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see. You're planning on doing a club day the weekend after at Windsor?
Hopefully. I've got a couple of small issues that I've got to try and get across the line, but if that happens, then yeah, probably test there and see how we go.
So, I was
Get off your
waiting
phone.
I was waiting on Joel. I'm actually organising a bloody interview. Right, so we'll jump across to Hampton Downs for the final round of the GT4 Championship.
Oh yeah, friend of ours, Tom Heyman's leading the GT4 Championship.
Yeah, so I wanted to throw that little bit in. That's the two title contenders. They're headlining the field with the McLaren of Tom Heyman and Max Gagan. They're from Method Motorsport, and they've got a 7-point lead over Medeki Motorsport with George Medeki and Ryland Gray. So Tom Heyman and Max Gagan are going pretty good with their
That's pretty
McLaren.
good. Tom's driving for Method Motorsport. They won the championship last year, so it wasn't Max wasn't his teammate last year. I can't remember who his teammate was last year.
I can't remember.
Ryan maybe? Nah. I can't
Not Ryland
remember.
Gray.
Nah.
No.
I can't remember. Anyway, it wasn't Max. So Tom's still in the same car, but he's got a new teammate this year. It looks like they're gonna do it again. Maybe they're already in the lead, so as long as they finish in front of the Medeki Motorsport team, they'll win it again.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the point structure over there, like in the GT4 Championship, but 7 points is not much. That's close.
Nah.
Doesn't matter what point structure it is, it's close.
That's
Yeah.
bloody close. So that's hopefully that's a good finish to the weekend and Method's on top. But in saying that, the Medeki Motorsport car would be a Mustang, so I bleed blue. It wouldn't be too bad if they won either. So we'll jump across to Formula One. Where were they at last week? Mexico, that's right. So Lando put it on pole with Charles Leclerc in second, Lewis in third, and Oscar with his shitbox back in eighth. I don't know if Oscar's the shitbox or the car. Not sure at the moment.
I've seen a thing. He goes, I haven't changed my drive and nothing, so he's blaming the car, I think.
Yeah, he's starting to blow up as well. I don't understand why there's not more fucking noise from him and Mark Webber. Because you go from domination to like qualifying in eighth. It's fucking piss poor.
And they've both qualified pretty much together.
all year.
Yeah. The whole year. So yeah, a bit of a gap like that. What was it? 600ths or something? 6/10.
You're telling the story.
Yeah, I can't remember the distance between first and eighth, but it was something like that.
Yeah,
Which is always going to make it hard to come through.
But supposedly, I was listening to something today. Last year, Oscar had a shit go at this time of the year as well. So if that's true, hopefully he comes back a bit better. But
Yeah, he struggled. I'm
It's a
sure they
struggle.
struggled last year at Mexico.
they both did.
No, just him, I think.
Okay. Maybe you should speak to SVG.
Starting at the back makes it hard to catch up to. Like
In
Driving through
these
the shit.
cars, yeah.
yeah,
In supercars, it's completely different, man.
with
You
the aero and stuff in the cars these days, it's fucking difficult to pass people. I read a comment from John Bower about how aero's ruining all sorts of motorsport.
That's why the in the current supercars, they pulled all the aero
Yeah,
off them,
yeah.
but they gave them lateral grip or
Yeah.
whatever you call it. So they're supposed to be tearing through the tyres.
Mm.
They're not, but they're supposed to be, and they've got more horsepower.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely getting better racing in the supercars this year. So in the race, you got first was Lando. Charles Leclerc was in second. Max come up to third, and Oscar was in fifth. We were talking before. Oscar was going for Ollie Behrman
Yeah.
and just missed out because Carlos Sainz backed it into the wall.
Yeah, Max was also right on Leclerc's ass as well, which was from all the reports that I've read. Most people say that they think they would have got past in the last couple of laps.
Yeah, so they got a bloody virtual
everyone
safety
says
car.
they were robbed of a good finish. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
one
ironic
thing.
thing with that virtual safety car is Sainz backed it into the wall, but he drove it straight off. It never even stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Drove it straight off behind the wall, so no one could hit it or anything. But the safety car came out. Yet earlier in the race, bloody Liam Lawson nearly runs over a couple of marshals running across the track,
They do
and there
nothing.
was just a yellow flag out.
It's fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah, they're nowhere.
Anyway, so in the championship standings, unfortunately, at the top, we've got Lando now on 357. Oscar's 1 point behind in 356, and Max is coming up the rear in 321 points.
36 points difference.
I reckon Max could go close.
Well, he's caught up.
Yeah.
He was 40 last week. He's down to 36
Yeah.
now. There's still, 4 rounds to go.
Yeah.
2 sprints.
Fuck, I'd love to see Oscar.
Lando
Give
and
him
Oscar
stride,
start
but-
fighting each other and take each other out.
Mm,
Max gets another win.
yeah,
it'll be entertaining at the end.
it's going to be an awesome.
At least it's good to
Finish.
watch the last 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah,
Well, this is sort of what supercars and NASCAR are trying to do with the final series.
yeah,
You've now got 3 drivers within 30 points.
yeah. I reckon it's making the racing a bit. I didn't watch too much, but I watched a little bit of the racing, and I reckon because it is like a final series now. Feeney was driving
Oh, they're working so much harder.
a little bit above probably what he would if it was still a championship because he'd have a big enough lead.
Yeah, that's right.
He'd just sit there and run second.
Yeah.
But now because it's a bit changed,
He's
he's
gotta be
had
up
to
there,
drive
yeah.
hard and push for the lead to try and get
Yeah.
past Chaz. So, yeah.
Exactly right. Well, in talking about that, we'll jump across to supercars up in the Goldie. That is a cracking venue. I would love to just get into one of the apartments that watch the track and just sink piss all weekend, looking at
Yeah.
boobies and watching race cars. I reckon that'd be such a good weekend. They call it schoolies for adults, but Scafe's a dickhead, so we're not going to use that one. But
I wouldn't want to be taking photos around the track of the cars.
No, you get run into. Concrete barriers get thrown at you.
there was some good photos from that stack, though. So we'll jump into that with the qualifying. Matty Payne in the actual qualifying section. Matty Payne put it on what do they call it?
Provisional pole.
Provisional pole. Chaz Mossad in second, Ryan Wood in third, and Brody Kostecki put his car in the skip bin. So after that stack where he ran straight into the wall, he had the front bar underneath his front tyre.
Yeah.
You're never
'cause he
going to
clipped-
stop it or
he
turn it
clipped
from
the
that.
barriers before, and then they taped it, and then they clipped it again.
Yeah.
Poor
But he
bastard.
clipped it earlier in that run,
Obviously,
and it
the
just
100
started
mile an hour
falling
tape's
apart.
Not good.
Did you see him bag and they shouldn't have been allowed out? Blah,
Oh,
blah, blah.
bullshit.
And then fucking Triple Eight did it
Yeah,
on Sunday.
exactly right. Like, the teams are out there to win.
Yeah.
If they're not trying their ass off, everyone's going to bitch and moan about them not trying their ass off. So these people are just the same people that bitch and moan about parity
Yeah.
when it's on their side, but then when it's the other side, it's just the other teams aren't trying.
Yeah.
Let's just stop
It's
talking
quite
about
typical.
fucking parody because I
Yeah.
fucking hate it.
It's just bitching and moaning. Anyway,
You know, I
Ryan,
read a thing today.
you're going to talk about parity, aren't you?
Nah, I read a thing today. It was what's his name? NASCAR guy, Richard Petty.
Yeah, man.
and he was complaining that NASCAR now is more about fucking luck than skill. And he said that's not the sport that he fucking was part of.
So
And
is that
that's
true?
That's what happens when we look for parity in cars.
Yeah, you got to.
It all comes down to a lot of luck.
Yeah, you're not
Because the
setting car
cars
up.
are all the same.
Yeah.
It's an engineer's car,
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
racer's car.
Yeah, and the amount of electronics and all those kind of things. It's, yeah. Anyway. We're not talking about NASCAR yet.
Not yet. We will. Top 10 shootout. Ryan Wood put it on pole with a cracking lap.
How
So-
good's he going?
He is going dog shit. So he's driving like a beast, but his car's a shitbox.
Yeah, well,
Every time that he's leading the race, the car shits itself.
yeah, but he's going all
He's
right.
driving awesome.
He got dropped out of the championship race too.
Yeah, he missed out because he missed out on the win in Bathurst and missed out on the win on Saturday in the race. It was very hard to watch because the poor bastard, like he's driving into the bloody pits. The fuel tank, they've got like a tube that goes into the fuel tank. So it's, remember the balls that they used to put in the fuel tank?
Yeah.
So it was just air balls or whatever. So it'd displace, so you could only put a certain amount of fuel into the tank. Well, these new tanks in the Gen 3 cars, they've just got like a tube that slides down into the tank, and it's held by a Wiggins coupler at the top,
Yep.
which is like your two halves that wrap around like a cam lock.
Yep.
So when they've taken that out for Bathurst, one of the pit crew have stuffed up and haven't put that on properly, so it's fucked it all up. It's all rattled itself apart. During the race, it's unlocked and pissing fuel all over the car.
Yeah, right.
And so they're driving around the track, and he's got fuel pumping out the side of his car.
Yeah, right.
And so, yeah, he got a mechanical
flag.
black flag. He got
Yeah,
sent in the
yeah.
pits, leading the friggin' race again,
Yeah.
and comes into the pits, and they had to fart around with him. He lost like 10 laps or something like that.
That's shit.
Yeah, it was
He,
crap.
he's a funny bastard too. I reckon when he's finished his racing career, he'll definitely be on the media side of it.
Oh, yeah. He's funny as.
Yeah.
Same as, who's the other bloke? Matty Payne. He's funny as shit. But he's dry.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
real dry humour. So on the Saturday race, Chaz Mostert blitzed them, like kicked their ass. Brock Feeney was trying his ass off to catch him, but he was nowhere. Like Chaz just left him. Worked his way through the field. I think he had to pass a few cars and just pass Brock Feeney like he was standing still, like it was easy.
Yeah, right.
Didn't have to make an effort. And then Kai Allen got on the podium in third. On Sunday, Cam Waters put it on provisional pole. Chazzy in second, Matty Payne in third, and then in the shootout, Feeney did a sick, like he did a blitz lap and smashed them all to pole and top 10 shootout. But as of Saturday, Chaz Mostert come through and kicked his ass, got the win. Brock Feeney come in second, but he made multiple attempts to get past Chaz in the late parts of the race. But as you were talking before, like these finals, it's really souped it up.
It makes him have to do that because if it was just like
If it
a
was
points
nothing, he wouldn't
championship,
worry.
he'd just sit second.
Yep.
You wouldn't risk spinning it.
Yeah, he's trying to go.
Especially around there.
Yeah.
So you've got to go through your points. Like everyone does the split and you get the points, but if you get a win, you're into that final.
Well, because he already won the first bit, he's into the final anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought
Chaz is in the final now.
No, the Sprint Cup winner got the most points, but his wins weren't in line for the finals winning you're in. It's from Gold Coast onwards winning you're in. So you've got to win in the finals to get through to...
Well, in the standings, they've got Feeney and Chaz highlighted.
No, you got Feeney and Matty Payne highlighted. So if we go across to here, so you got Brock Feeney's the Sprint Cup champion and Matty Payne's the Enduro Cup champion.
Yeah, right. I thought I'd seen something different.
No, it's not Chaz, but Chaz is... This is saying that Chaz is in the...
Because he was in second.
Chaz is in second, yeah. Brock Feeney is 4,150. Chaz Mostert's 4,120. Matty Payne is 4,096. Cam Waters, 4,078. Will Brown is 4,066. Kai Allen, 4,057. Tommy Randall, 4,048. So that's your top 7 going into Sandown. And then coming out of Sandown, you'll have your top 4 going into the final round, the grand final at Adelaide. So the 8, 9, and 10 that have just got cut out, that was Anton De Pasquale, Ryan Wood, and Brody Kostecki, because Brody finished on Sunday, but he was nowhere near the front, so he just didn't get enough points to get forward. He didn't
start Saturday anyway.
He didn't start, so he would have had to win to get
Yeah.
into the top 7. So, yeah, that stuffed him. So, Andre Heimgartner got into onto the podium on 3rd. So we'll jump across into Richie Stanaway. So we've been sent a bit of a chat about Richie Stanaway here. If this bloody well loads. Should have had this loaded up. Thank you. All right, so Richie Stanaway. So this is a bit of a write up on Richie. So he's struggled in the supercars career, part of his career.
Yeah.
But this is a bit of a write up that someone's given for Richie, because he's definitely better than the Richie Stanaway that we're seeing.
Yeah.
Richie Stanaway could have made it into F1. He was that good. Sadly, he will now be best remembered just as an Aussie supercar driver who showed flashes of class, but he was much, much better than that. As a kid, 18 wins in Formula First. Then, in his rookie year, was New Zealand Formula Ford champion with 14 wins. A one-off Toyota Racing Series drive at the Hamilton Street Race, 2 poles, 2 wins, 2 poles and 2 wins. He was regarded as an extraordinary talent. Off to Europe and becomes the German F3 champion, but a crash at Spa saw him hospitalised with a damaged spine. His car went high into the air and crashed back on 4 wheels very, very heavily. That's a bad stack.
Do the cars land and flush like that?
Yeah, when the car lands flat, there's no
It's
crash
gonna
zone.
Yeah.
When he came back, he changed. He moved to sports car racing with Aston Martin and then endurance racing. But there fuck, words are hard. I'm trying to read this shit.
Yeah.
But there were suggestions he was difficult. Yeah, so he's turned into a cranky prick. He retreated from Europe to Australia, and for the past decade or so, he's been in and out of supercars. Now it's ended. He's been axed by his team. At the start, he had so much promise and talent. He was far, far better than supercars. And I think that's a bit of a stab at supercars. Supercars certainly hasn't been his forte. He had a lot of passion for it, but I think as that article's saying, that stack really hurt him.
Yeah.
And after that, he obviously just never was the same.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, he was difficult, which shows from
After the start.
Brad Jones he was driving for when he got booted from midway through one of the weekends a couple of years ago.
Midway through one of the weekends.
Yeah. He didn't show up to a signing
Yeah,
session.
it was Gary Rogers.
Gary Rogers, was
Yep.
it? Yeah. And then they
Yep.
booed him. They put the
Gary just said,
co-driver
see you later,
in.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when he left. He didn't come back.
Yeah. Yep. And then
And then Blanchard.
SVG brought him back,
Yeah.
put him in as an endurance driver, and they won Bathurst. The year after, Grove Racing put him in. So
Grove, was it?
won Bathurst and then went across to Groves. He was at Groves for 12 months, and then he was booted from Groves for Kai Allen, and then he's gone from Groves up to Premier Racing where he is now. He's only
I thought
ever gotten
Blanchard's
1-year
picked him up
deals.
for some reason.
No, Blanchard's didn't take him, but he's only ever gotten that one
Yeah.
1 year deal. So unfortunately, he just doesn't have that continuity.
Maybe he does because he has that reputation of being difficult.
Possible.
People don't want to deal with him too much longer, and that's why he's only getting like a 1 year contract. And then by the end of that 1 year, they've had enough.
Yeah.
So we'll jump across to NASCAR in Martinsville. In qualifying, William Byron got the pole. SVG qualified in 22nd, which is pretty shit. In the race, William Byron got first, Ryan Blaney got second, Chase Elliott got third, and SVG moved his way to 14th. In the MotoGP, you got any info for us, Mick?
Yeah, we. I didn't watch it, but I did skip through the highlights. The Malaysian Grand Prix was on the weekend, and Bagnaia won the sprint race. What's his name? Marquez got second. Alex Marquez. Acosta got third. Miller, I can't remember where he ended up, but it's down a fair bit, 14th or something like that. And then the GP, Alex ended up winning that. Acosta comes second, and Joe Mir on the Honda come third, which is pretty good for the Honda.
That sealed Alex's win too, didn't it? Second?
It sealed his second place, yeah. So the two brothers got first and second for the whole year. And they're, I've seen a bit of a thing where Alex was saying that, him and Mark didn't sort of get much respect for finishing first and second.
So far out too.
Yeah. Anyway. But there was a pretty bad crash in the Moto3 race.
That's hectic.
Well, actually, it wasn't even in the race. It was in the sighting lap. So Duttweiler, I think his name was, he was coming around on the sighting lap, and I think he's had mechanical issues, and the bike's started slowing up, or he's slowed the bike up, or something like that. And someone's come behind him and just, like, obviously not paying too much attention, just rammed straight into the back of him, sent both of them flying.
Fucking drove him fucking
and he
hard.
just sort of ragdolled across the track. It didn't look very good from the viewing, and laid there motionless. He ended up getting airlifted to hospital. Helicopter landed on the track and took him off. And they were both in a serious condition. He had to have some emergency surgeries from internal bleeding and all that sort of stuff. And they're saying now that he's stable, like as of today. So by the time you hear this, he'll probably have a bit more information. But he's stable today, but he's still in a serious condition. So hopefully he gets well and doesn't hurt him too much, and it'd be good to see him getting back on a bike again soon.
The way he's looked like when he's come up and come down, he come down on his head a bit hard as well.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't surprise me if he was unconscious just from the contact of the other bike.
Oh yeah, that too.
And
yeah,
so he didn't even have a chance to sort of protect himself when he's coming down to the ground.
So there was no roll; it was just sort of just limp hitting the road after off the bike.
Yeah. Yeah, just like
like
he
horrible.
just got ragdolled across. It was not very nice watching. Anyway, all right, we'll move on from our motorsports and we'll get into our questions for the week. Did we get any questions this week, Hayden?
We certainly did.
Got one.
Yeah.
Is it a good one?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Let's find out.
There we go.
Hey fellas, how's it going? Good work on the podcast. As you know, in the background, I'm one of your biggest supporters. Getting your footprint out there, social media, well done. I guess this one's for Joel, but feel free to have a crack at it, all of yous. Where does the money come from for the Formula One hydro, H2O, whatever you want to call it, outboard powerboat racing overseas? They've got a pretty professional presentation, the online presence, the constant live streaming, we have that, but we're only catching up. The professional website, the professional social media pages, etc. It's a pretty, from the outside, well-greased machine. And the events themselves, look very professional, at least from the photos and videos and all that sort of thing that you see. Who's paying the bills? I've sort of been led to believe that the drivers themselves are paid drivers, and okay, fair enough. But does their money contribute to the all the things that I just previously mentioned, or is there just a gigantic backer with an endless pit of money? Does the sport somehow run at a profit that it's able to pay for these things internally? Yeah, just an interesting sort of dynamic that I've not really ever seen a conclusive answer for. Where does the money come from for this great presentation and this constant calendar of Formula One outboard powerboat racing? Yeah, if you got any thoughts on it, or Joel's the man, please let me know. Good on you. Cheers.
In my experience, Joel is certainly not the man.
Well, Joel's been there. He'd know more than what we know.
I can't. Oh, Jesus.
He's dying at the minute.
I don't know where all the money comes, but they're not all paid drivers. They're when I went over with the Stromoy team, so that's Marritt's team. Well, she's obviously a paid driver, but it's her team, and they just run off sponsorship. Same as Bartek, he just runs off sponsorship from.
Yeah, well, most of them would be running off sponsorship, I would assume.
Through the teams, but then there's also like the Victory boys. They're paid.
Yeah.
There is a fair few of them that are paid drivers in there, and they get paid through the sponsorship by the team.
Yeah, by the team, not by yeah.
I'm pretty sure the country, or I'd say the country, pays a fee of €1 million or €2 million or whatever it is.
Yep.
I think it's €1 million.
Yeah, okay.
I think
Brock Cohen would be a good one to ask about that, because I think he was.
That's where I found out the million.
Yeah,
from.
he was.
They got
at
close.
one point there trying to get something to happen in Perth.
They got close with Perth, and it was too shallow.
Yeah, okay.
So that sort of fell through, and then they try to talk about Sydney, but it's up in the air whether who would pay the money.
Yeah.
But I think that's where a lot of the stuff for the series gets paid, like for that weekend. So the media presence
so
there
it's governments that are...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Plus the teams will have to pay.
I was
going
to say the teams would have to have some kind of fee, which would come from their own
and
sponsors.
another thing that they have to pay. I think it's 10 grand a year you got to pay, and if you get fined, and that's where that fine money comes from. So if you're late to a briefing or you do something wrong or something, then you get a fine for it. Your money comes out of there. So I think you get your 10 grand back if you don't do anything wrong for the year.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, right.
But
so
if you
it's
do
like
something wrong, like if you
like a bond kind of thing, everyone's got to put up a 10 grand
Yeah.
bond, and if you get fined, it comes out of that, and at the end of the year, you get whatever bond left you've
Yeah.
got. Yeah, right.
But in saying like our professional, it is very professional over there, and the media presence is phenomenal. There's that many photographers, that many people filming. Like they've just got massive rooms set up.
Yeah, well, it's one of
for
those things,
media.
if you've got a government that's paying big money for that kind of stuff, well, they're going to want to take full advantage of that
Yeah.
as well, aren't they? So they're going to be organising, TV crews and all that sort of stuff to be there to
And I think they
check it all out. No one's just going to hand over, €1 million euros and go, yeah, you can run your boat race meeting here and just not give a fuck about it.
Yeah, I think, and they try and have the races around the time, like if for Europe as well, because most of the teams are European teams.
Yep.
So they have to try and get their sponsors on TV at like a decent, decent time.
Yeah, so for viewership, they're trying to put the races on at a good point in the globe that it works well for primetime sort of TV. And
Yeah.
Is the only footage you can watch like worldwide the live stream, or do certain countries actually put it on their actual TV station?
I assume it's only the live stream, and then it gets broadcast into a TV series as well, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know anywhere past the
Some
live
countries
stream.
probably would have it on if you're investing into a round, if the government, like let's just say the New South Wales government put up a couple of million euro to put a round on here in Sydney, I'm sure they'd be trying to get it on a
100%.
Channel
I think,
7 or one of
just
those
for,
kind of things.
just for the race, like it's
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yeah. It is, well, I don't know whether it is, but it looks very professional, like Tony
Oh.
said, from all the socials and all the media stuff. But it would be relatively easy to make it look like that when it's really just sort of one class of boat,
Yeah,
and it's not.
and it's
It's not
and
about
it's
trying
time.
to put.
Everything's exactly when you're on the water.
Yeah, well, you're not putting race after race after race on the water.
Yeah.
It's you have this time to do this part of your race weekend, and there's only sort of one race. Well, depending on two races for the weekend, but it's structured like the AFPGP do here. You know, they sort of run all weekend to have their final race at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of the same kind of structure, and it works well when you've only got one class to do.
Yeah,
But when you got race clubs trying to put on 10 different classes,
yeah, 50. That goes
It's-
back to the
yeah.
same thing what Brennan was saying a few weeks ago. Like when I wasn't here,
yeah,
about a major meeting, having a smaller section of the class so you can focus more and you probably do more that media sort of style. Go around and doing a few interviews. They were constantly over there. They were constantly doing interviews with everyone.
yeah,
And
I love that shit.
And you have to go and you've got to promote yourself as well.
Mm-hmm.
You need to film doing something.
yeah. Well, that's how
They're all
they're
running around with
getting their money. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep on thinking that like something very basic like vlogging and stuff like that. Like none of us even vlog our trips. Like so much shit goes on doing a road trip with a race boat, and we're not even doing that.
yeah.
That like you watch like supercars and stuff like that promoting themselves with vlogs and shit like that. Like
they've also
This is the
got
sort of stuff
professional
we can
people
start
that probably
doing.
go
Yeah.
with them
yeah, I know,
doing
but
that sort of
like
stuff, but
you can
yeah.
also do it yourself.
yeah.
You got to
Um,
start somewhere.
This is where I'm getting at with like self promotion and stuff like that. We've got to learn how to do it. These guys are doing it themselves, like the F1 H2O are doing it. But why can't we look at what they're doing and do it on a smaller scale?
Yeah, well, absolutely, you can.
Yeah, there's teams out there doing it now as well. Like,
Yeah, well, Tony's doing
Tony's
a very
doing it now.
good job
Royce,
of that.
Tony's doing an awesome
is doing
job.
it.
Royce is doing some good self promotion with the Mayhem race team.
Yeah.
I love seeing it.
Yeah, well, if
It's good promotion.
like I said,
of
the
the
race
sport.
meetings they lend themselves to help you do that because you're not busting your ass the whole
Yeah.
time. Like we all sit here and say that each race meeting should stick to a time frame, and if you're not ready, well, you don't race. But they won't be able to stick to their time frame because they're trying to do too many races.
Yes,
Once
exactly.
you only need
One
a
breakdown.
couple of breakdowns,
Yeah.
and everything gets thrown out the fucking back
Mm.
door. So it's hard to keep to a time schedule. But if you've got a lot less stuff going on the water, it's heaps easier.
Yeah, for sure.
You can have a bit of a break and
Yeah, well,
run a few jet
if
skis
you
up
have
there
if
like
you
they
have an
do.
issue, you break between your practice and your qualifying, instead of being say 2 hours, it might only be an hour and 50 minutes now because it took 10 minutes to bring a couple of boats in.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
But
But
yeah,
when you're trying to fit races in between that, it all becomes too much.
in Tony's question, back to that, it is just them, the country itself, and the boats paying for it,
Yeah,
and they might have other sponsorship for the series itself, but yeah, I don't, because the dude that I don't know if he's a CEO or he's the owner of H1s. He is the owner of all the national. What Corey and Brockwetton did, national
Oh yeah, the Nations Cup.
Nations Cup. That's it. Yeah,
That's
he
a
owns
cracking
all.
series. I love that
Well, they only
series.
run the once. They're all boats are parked up in a paddock at Abu Dhabi. Or
Well, they're not
somewhere
going to do
over
them again.
there. No,
What?
there's everything. So boats are all gearboxes, there's fucking engines. The whole works sitting there doing nothing.
That was such a good setup.
Yeah,
I loved that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they were doing it every 3 or 4 years or something, wasn't
no
it?
idea, but they definitely haven't done it since they did it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the runner of it all.
that'd be why.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
but yeah, that's as far as I know. If you want to know more,
It makes a bit of sense. Yeah, money comes from obviously teams are paying to run there.
Yeah, you're obviously putting your
Dri-
entry fee in or
drivers
whatever.
All the drivers are technically paid by their team.
Yeah.
It's just through sponsors that they may bring in themselves or whatnot. But yeah, as far as the event, it's covered by F1 H2O sponsors and the governments of the. Is that what you would say? The government's
Yeah,
running the show?
I'd assume that. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. That makes a little bit of sense.
yeah. But the media side of things is just insane.
Entry fees are probably
Yeah.
actually quite big.
Oh, they
I couldn't
probably
even
would
tell
be,
you
yeah.
what they were, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's as far as I know. If you want to know more, I might have to ask some other more intelligent people than me.
There's heaps of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's get in the next segment.
Move
We'll
it
get
across.
into the slim down.
Step it up, slim it down. It's the Garage Slim Down.
The Garage Slim Down is brought to you by Chops Anodizing. If you want your aluminium parts to look nice and shiny, give Chopper a call and get it looking very pretty. Joel's done his annual rush off to the toilet to go for a quick shit and a piss. Try and lighten himself up a little bit.
So if Joel's going to play that game, we can we can wait for Joel. Joel can do the first weigh in.
All right.
So
How'd you go last week? Did you go? Are any of you doing any exercise
So-
or anything or what?
I'm looking at that push bike more and more.
So you'll start at week 10.
Yeah, start it. Yeah. No, look, I'm very bad at self promoting my what do you call it? I'm very bad at pushing myself.
Disciplined.
Self discipline, whatever it is. I really want to be jumping on this push bike, but I'm scared of it.
Yeah. I was planning on doing all the. Oh, what do we got? You've been on
92.7.
92.7. Yeah, right. I was planning on doing all these exercises and stuff, but then when I started smoking yous, I thought, fuck it, I don't need to. Hayden's rushed off for a piss too.
Wherever you've cheated, that's what you've done.
I haven't cheated.
You've done.
I'm going to be lower than you this week. What'd you say? 92.7.
92.7.
I'm going to be lower than you this week.
No way.
Yep. If I'm not lower than you this week, I'll definitely will be by the end of the thing. I will start.
How
riding
much
the
have we got
push bike.
left? We only got a couple of weeks, haven't we?
I think it'll be when we
Ready to go?
when we record on Tuesday the 18th. That will be our final weigh in.
Yeah, righto.
So
It's about 3 weeks.
couple more weeks, and then we'll check in later at the end. What have you been doing? You haven't been doing any exercise? have you?
Nah.
Fuck all.
Getting
Still eating
home
your
late
KFC
and-
for dinner and shit.
Nah, I'm pretty good.
A liar. Actually, you know what? I had Macca's for lunch the other day. My young bloke was home from school sick, and I had to race over to Penrith to put some money in the bank and to get some paint to paint a boat that I had in the shed. So while I went over there, I took him with me, and I said, I'll get you some lunch if you want while we're out, mate. And he goes, yeah, okay. I said, what do you want for lunch? You want to stop at the Red Cow and go to the pub? And he goes, can we sit in there? I said, yeah, of course we can. He goes, no, I just want Macca's. I was like, righto. So I ended up having Macca's too because I'm undisciplined.
Back to Nova.
What'd you get, Hayden?
96.9.
96.9. All right.
Same.
Righto. Do you just want to have a guess at what I'm going to weigh?
It's probably the same as you did last week.
85.
Fuck off. If he's 85, he's been fucking
I won't be 85. I won't be under 90, but I reckon I might be less than Joel.
Nah, there's no way in the world you'd be less than me.
Whatever happens, I don't give a shit. Like if I lose it, clearly I'm going to lose this. I'm finding out what the fuck.
What are
93.6.
you? Oh, kilo.
So after all this is done, clearly Nick has,
93.6 I am.
clearly you have an unfair advantage, right? Unfair.
Why do I have an unfair advantage?
Hang on. Unfair or not,
He
I
took-
don't give a shit. You've got an advantage.
There's
I
What's
wanna
my
f-
advantage?
He's done. He's taken tablets. That's what he's
That I'm better than you?
What I'm getting at is no matter what friggin' happens after all this, yeah, you win, cool. I'm going to find out what you've done and see if I can replicate it.
Yeah, I'll fucking tell you exactly what I've done. It's quite easy.
Yeah. So,
Do you have aircon in your truck?
yeah.
Don't turn the cunt on.
Yeah, so you're working in sweaty areas and you're just drinking water and
I
sweating
don't
it
turn
all
the
out.
aircon in my car. I just sweat it all out there too.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're not sweating out in the fucking car.
Don't turn my aircon on.
Unless
You are doing
unless your
much
heater's
more than
fucking
that.
Eat
cranked.
fuckloads of spicy food. Sweat that shit out too.
No, you're doing more than that.
That's not doing it.
Righto. Well, what I do, I've got us a little surprise here. I mentioned last week about this beef jerky. Now it's quite a spicy beef jerky.
You're going to blow our face part.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because I haven't had any yet. But
Ah.
There's 5 little chilies on the packet, and it says Carolina Reaper. So I don't know what that means. I don't know much about chilies.
That's hot.
We'll find out.
I think Reaper's like one of the hottest.
But this is going to help you lose weight, I think, having some of this.
Yeah, we're going to just start smashing it.
Yeah.
Was this market stuff or something?
Yeah, this is what I got from the Murray and Bateman Field Day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the other week. It's called Riverina Jerky. So,
Come on then.
yeah, have a bit. Get a nice big bit. Hayden?
Small bits. Fucking hell. We got
Fuck, the bag's freaking chockers, isn't it?
forgot the seeds in the fucking
Yeah,
thing.
get into it. I'll have 2
All right,
bits. 'cause
1,
I
2,
like it
better
that
not
much.
spew.
Oh, it's fucking hard.
That's how jerky should be. Nice and hard. That's
I
nice.
can smell it.
She's warm.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
She's
hell.
real hot. Get rid of that quick. We might have to pause in a minute. It's burning down my throat.
Yeah, it's fuck all.
You just
That
swallowed it,
burnt
didn't you?
harder as I swallowed it.
I'm still chewing.
She's warm.
I like the flavour.
She's got some hang time.
That's
It is a
actually quite nice.
flavour.
It is actually quite nice, but yeah, I was worried about the burn. Looked over at Joel and he's shuddering.
No, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to get real bad, but no.
Dude, you shuddered.
Yeah.
You had a big shake on.
Woo.
That's not even as hot as those wings.
Nah,
were,
those
didn't it?
wings were hotter than that.
It's got a little bit of an afterburn.
It's got that burn in the back of your throat. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
well.
all right.
Oh,
That was quite nice, actually.
I'll be eating that for smoker.
In your in your car with no aircon.
I just breathed and it went down the wrong aisle.
I reckon that's the worst part of eating spicy stuff. You're eating it, and all of a sudden, a little bit of saliva goes down your windpipe.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just completely changes the whole palate
Do you reckon I should bring some hot sauces next week
No.
when we give them a go?
No, I'm good.
with some hot chippies.
We won't be able to talk. if we
Yeah,
drink
shit.
them.
Your last hot sauce fucked me.
I had that here with you too, and I end up eating your fucking fish food that was in your freezer. To try and
Oh, that's
cool
right.
me
You
out
did
down.
too. Yeah.
Bloodworm or something, I think it was.
No, they were
What?
no, they weren't bloodworms. They was little not shrimp. What are they called? Brine shrimp. That's
Brine
it.
shrimp. Little frozen thingies of brine shrimp. That's the only way I can cool my mouth down. All right. That's the slim down. You've got your update. I was going to say you should place your bets, but that would be silly because we all know I'm going to win.
Place your bets for what?
Well, you're down.
Who do you
10.
think's going to win?
You're down fucking 13 kilos.
Yeah, killing it.
And rocks in his pocket to start with.
Yep, every week. I had 13 kilos of rocks in my pocket. All right, we'll move in the next bit. Pit crew posts. Did we check any of them out, Hayden?
We've seen Simon chucked up a post from Kimi Raikkonen.
Yeah, I
Doing
did
a
see
run
that
in
in
the
there.
F1
That's
car?
pretty cool.
That was wild. That's like
Full-
Days of Thunder stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Screaming through.
Full tilt, screaming through a covered smoke.
that
Covered
was
track in smoke.
that's big nut stuff.
Absolutely.
Like you don't know what's going through
At
there.
that kind of speed, far out.
And he sends it straight through there, comes out the other side, and he's all good.
Yeah. Lucky there was no one crashed in there. If you've seen that, what would you think?
I
If
think
seen
someone's had a smoke show.
Yeah, I think if someone's binned it right there, I better slow down and go through this smoke. But no, he just winds her up. Let's go.
Yeah.
They got pretty good spotters, but
I reckon that would have been back before spotters.
Yeah,
That was
maybe.
bad. That was old school, man.
it was a bit.
That was back when Williams was fast.
I've seen Dewey Nichols put his page in there too.
Yeah, so if anyone's looking for
If you want to
looking
advertise
for a
your shit.
new what do you call it? A new team to get behind.
Yeah.
Dewey and his boobies.
Yeah, he's a funny bloke.
Love
Very
Simon
good.
Boobs.
Yeah. Might get him to give my boobs a scribble this weekend. He'll be down there.
Yeah, he loves his little 1.6, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He also has
all over it.
he also has a page of boat racing memes.
Yeah, him and
Some of them are
him and someone
pretty
else has
funny.
gotten onto that. They've been doing it together. pretty good memes. I love them. Daniel Wojciechowicz. He, I think he's part of it as well.
All right. What about
Okay,
memes?
so it's starting to burn the back of my throat.
Just coming on you now.
No, just the saliva keeps on coming off whatever's stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Just those little bits are burning.
All right. Talking about memes, let's get into meme of the week. You've both got memes this week?
Let's just send it to you.
Lucky because you would have owed us $50. You got one too, Hayden?
I do, but it's long.
That's
so,
right.
yeah.
Are you going to play that?
No, you can play it. Just play it all out of the one.
All right. I'll play Hayden's one first, just because he said it's long.
Let's just, yeah. fun.
3, 2, 1.
Jack and Jill went up the hill, had a shag and had their fill. Didn't fetch a pail of water. Jill went home a dirty daughter. Mary had a little lamb, took it
Yeah, I told
drinking.
you, it's
What
not-
a sham! Got it pissed, it shagged a ram. Now it's banned from every jam. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, show me where the strippers are. Up above the pub so high, flash your tits and don't be shy. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men found him fucking a hen again. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came Jack with his hairy sack and scared Miss Muffet away. Ba ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, my balls are full. One for the master, one for his wife, and one for the milkman who shags her at night. Old King Cole was a dirty old soul. He called for his pipe and his bowl, but instead of 3 fiddlers to play him a song, he called for 3 strippers to fuck all night long. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many lovers, she didn't know who. So she lined them up and gave them a test and picked the one who shagged the best.
Bit of a banger.
They're pretty talented, those people that can do that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, bullshit. That was AI. It has to, but you can hear it was like digital in the background.
People can do that
No,
stuff.
people
though.
would do. They would have written that song.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I could hear digital
People
in the
make it
background. I
Yeah,
don't
they
trust
always
anything
have an
now.
auto tuner on it, but
Yeah, I don't trust anything anymore.
No, nah. It is hard to trust some. But people make parodies like that.
Yeah.
They're all pretty good. They're like, I wish I could do that, you know. I listen to Kyle and Jackie O in the morning.
Yep.
And half the time he breaks into song and just starts singing whatever the fuck
Just
he
throwing
wants to
whatever he
the,
wants
to
out,
the
yeah.
tune. And it's, I wish I could do that.
That's the talent that makes him
Yep, exactly.
radio's king.
All right, let's play Joel's one.
Life advice.
Yeah, give him some life.
What's the life advice?
No, let's give some motivation advice.
Smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol, gamble, go to strip clubs, and do it all with the boys while you're young.
Yes.
Because one day you're going to look back and think, fuck, wish I could have done that shit. Why didn't I do it? You could have done it. You can do it. Go and do it. Life.
Just do it.
exactly.
That's pretty motivational, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't do it while you're young.
When's young?
Not now.
It still is now.
I'm sore when I get out of bed.
When do we get too old?
Never.
Oh, okay. So it's not really that motivating then, because we can do it
We
whenever
we
the fuck
go
we
we go from young to old pretty quick, and then we're just old all the time.
You're only as old as you feel. You just got to keep moving.
You're only as old as the one you're feeling.
Well,
want. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So I'm winning. All right, I'll play my one. Last one.
Black man, a white man, and a Chinese man are washed up on a desert island. They don't know what to do, so they all decide to split up and go their own ways. The white man says, okay, I'm gonna build the shelter. Black man, can you please go get some food? The Chinese man, you're in charge of the supplies. Black man goes 2-3 hours, catches some fish somehow, comes back to a shelter the white man has built. White man's like, well, I've done with the shelter. You got some food. This is really cool. Hey, where's the Chinese man? They're like, I don't know. They assume something bad happened to him. They sleep in the shelter. They eat the food. The next morning they wake up and they say, you know what? We need to at least go and look for him because I feel kind of bad. So they're walking, not knowing what's going to come out around the corner, and then suddenly the Chinese man jumps out of nowhere. Supplies! Black.
Well, fuck
I've seen that one. I thought that was pretty funny. So
Love
I'll
a good
save it.
accent joke.
Alrighty, we'll wrap up this week's pod. Hope it's been good for you. It's been fun for us.
Yeah, a bit of a giggle.
If you want to send us anything through, send it through on the memo.fm link. It's in the show notes or pinned at the top of the Facebook page. Or alternatively, you can email us at the highspeedgaragepodcast@gmail.com and don't forget to do all the stuff on the socials. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Like, share, subscribe.
Catches.
All right.
See you
See you next
later.
week.